Hello and welcome to a new session of Queer and D, where a bunch of us get together whenever time permits and we roll around some dice. I don't have much of anything to say at all this session. For session 41, the guys themselves are going to do a quick little recap. They decided to recap it for each other, so we're just going to include that here as well, for what happened in the last session. The only sort of note really that I kind of have is that for the sort of first half or first quarter anyway of this year, our sessions are going to be a little bit here, there and everywhere, just because we all sort of have our own stuff that we're doing at the moment in our own lives. So we're going to try and keep it as on schedule as we can, but things might go a little bit out of the usual sort of sync that we do have for our sessions. That's pretty much it. As always, you can follow us on our social medias and on our website. Best place to find anything Queer and D related is on the website queerandd.com. The podcast is up there, all the YouTube videos are up there, and we're going to be slowly starting to increase the content that's on there as well, to include like some written recaps. We're going to be putting up the new character art and the new stat blocks and such, so keep an eye out there for all the new content that's going to be coming your way soon, and we hope to see you all in the next session.
What happened last session? Because I have the brain of a goldfish.
While you're doing the recap, I'm just gonna like make a snack or some shit.
We went shopping.
Yeah.
We went.
Isn't that where like I
We
got
went
shit
to
for
the-
being like, who's guarding this shit in the temple?
You were a little rude to the temple people.
I don't think I was all that rude. But
Anyway,
I was
we went to the
aggressive.
temples to find out why people are breaking in, and got the job of figuring out why people are breaking into the temples. We investigated the vault underneath the main temple, because that's probably going to be the next target. Then we went to the brewery that wants someone in a week or so to transport a shipment, and bartered with them for alcohol supply for our new keep in order for transporting their liquor.
This is coming back to me now. Yes.
Which ultimately will save us a ton of money, because we all know how much Leaf drinks.
Yes. And I stayed home and worked on my thing, and Leaf is making
Something.
something.
We should probably go back to the keep and check in on Leaf and
You come back and it's just blown up.
The whole house has been turned into a big log fire. No, I'm joking.
Honestly, with the two of us there, the fact that the house isn't on fire, we should get cookies or something.
Oh, we should. I know, exactly. Chaos twins, and it's just like, yeah, the house is like immaculate.
You guys come into the temple, it's quiet.
Like,
And we-
news.
and we didn't role play it, but we bought like basic stuff for the house, right? Like,
Yes.
we gave you gold and got like linens and
Yes.
Got all the
And good
things.
coffee and
Coffee.
Groceries.
Coffee.
Amenities or what? Amenities?
which I'm assuming we just arranged to have it all
Amenities.
delivered.
There we go.
I'm assuming we also just arranged to have most of that shit delivered today at some point, because that's a lot.
That sounds like us.
It's just like a delivery cart.
We ordered the
that
coffee
fills
from
up.
my lovely green orc woman.
I'm pretty sure our whole walk back would be encumbered if we had to
No.
carry it all back ourselves.
You what? Ah!
whereas I just really want to see you all like carrying like massive bookcases as if you're going back to your cars from IKEA and shit like that.
Well, I mean, where's the cart?
Dude,
Did
we
they
want
not
a
just
cart.
use the cart? Yeah, it was
No,
like
we
the cart.
Currently, we do not currently have a cart. We have to leave.
Forgetting we abandoned our
We-
horses.
You do
in
technically have a
Apple.
cart.
Where are our poor horses?
Maybe we left our horses in Apple.
No.
The glitter shitter got left behind.
Oh, and Apple.
Apple,
We
yes.
don't know if that tree. This is the problem. We don't know if that tree was even native to that land, so we could have just created a whole biodiversity like fuck up here.
Or it could
No.
could have been beautiful. Well, I hope
Well,
someone
okay.
who ever feeds a cart enjoys it and takes care of Apple.
R.I.P. Apple.
R.I.P. Apple.
Our first loss.
Maybe we
Yeah,
could send a message to Morwina and get her to go pick up Apple out of the cart and raise it as her own.
Yes.
I'm just
Okay,
saying,
oh, that's a good idea.
that's a good idea. We could totally.
I'm feeling really saddened because I don't think there's any chance of us being able to go back into that town ever.
After we kill the BBEG at the end of this campaign, we can go back.
Maybe. It's a long time.
A long
All
answer.
right. Let's actually play.
Yeah.
How about we actually play and then we'll, get one step closer.
Oh well, I thought we were playing. I was in character. Oh well.
No, you guys were just giving each other a recap while I just sat here quietly and didn't have to do
That's
anything,
true. That's true. That's true.
which
Okay,
is great.
I'm in the house.
Yeah, so both River and Leaf are behind working in the workshop, and everyone else is on their way back from purchasing all of these sort of basic supplies. So I would say that it's sort of like mid-ish afternoon now by this point, pushing sort of into evening. I imagine that you would have at least some of like your food supplies that you'd managed to buy, and like your little market tote bags and stuff like that. The little mesh bags with all the apples and fruits and stuff in it from the farmer's market. So I would say that you probably have at least some food with you, but the rest of your supplies you don't have at the moment because they're being delivered later on in a few hours or so.
I would say that because I was finished with my thing, got bored and was like, Leaf.
Yeah, I'm not actually in my room anymore.
Where are you?
I'm outside waiting for them to arrive.
Oh, so I can go outside.
And
God, they've been gone forever.
I have like my bagpipe.
Yes.
And
So they
I've got some ribbon, like rainbow ribbons, like over the door. And
What are you doing?
come over. So I'm like, I offer my hand for you to like step over the ribbons.
Okay.
So I've prepared the rooms with some like homemade furniture that I've been making.
Oh.
And there's a special mural as well that all will be revealed. So, and that's why I've got my bagpipes out, because I'm gonna like do like a proper like ceremony when they all arrive.
Leaf's just done Extreme Makeover Home Edition in one afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when you've got like I think I've got something I can form something out of the earth, so I'm just pretending that's whatever. So yeah, so I'm waiting for them to arrive.
They've
Whenever
been gone like, all day. They're like taking forever.
I mean, how long does it take to get like, I don't know, what are they getting, like milk and shit?
I don't know. Eggs.
Eggs. I mean, there's a chicken right over there. We could have literally just squeezed it and one would pop out.
You don't think they went to go get milk and they're just not coming back, right?
No. We can't be homeowners alone. Who would pay for things? Oh no. We have this is not how No.
I mean, I can steal stuff.
True. I mean, we could just pretend there was a fire and then claim on our insurance.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
We could do that as well.
Do you think
We leave them alone for like a couple of hours and
Eating chickens and burning the house down.
And committing insurance fraud.
2 hours and it results in insurance fraud.
Go ahead, Erin, I can't hear you.
Oh, I said we should maybe start a little fire so it looks like there's smoke, but so they think there was a fire.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Right, we should write all this down just in case they don't come back because.
Okay. Good idea.
And then then we could maybe chuck in like I don't know a body as well because then we could blame it on the person that's inside.
They're going to want to know who killed the person, who killed the body.
Oh no, we put a note on the body.
They're going to blame it on us.
Itself.
Oh no.
And we'd be like, oh no, someone was inside and our house burned down. Oh no. Oh well, we'll just go move. And then we'll just go and do it to another house. I don't think that's what homeowning is called.
I really hope they come home soon.
So insurance fraud is now the way we earn our keep. Okay, so at this point, are we walking up now?
Yeah.
Please God.
Yeah, I would say that you're relatively
we
close to the house. You're
We
a
have
few minutes
vision,
away.
so we can see how far away can we see. We can see quite well. So I start to play like the bagpipes. So I need to roll performance.
Yes.
That would be a 19.
Oh.
And I use one of my.
With +0.
Do you guys use one of my viewed thingies to make no sound? They look like fireworks. There's no sound.
Do you guys hear fire? Do you guys hear bagpipes?
Yeah, it sounds
You
pretty
can
good.
like,
It does sound pretty good.
And there's a lot of lights, very quiet fireworks in the air. All right.
All right. I mean, what do we? What?
Grand return. Let's go. So, dear, what do we see as we cruise on up to the house?
You see a leaf outside with these bagpipes playing some kind of song that you're not entirely sure what it is, but it sounds like it's a song and there's no bum notes or anything like that. It just looks as though there's been some vom of rainbow ribbons just everywhere, and River's just casually getting some branches from trees that are still really quite green and fresh, because those are the ones that smoke the most.
you see me holding a little.
Well, you guys. Hey. Hello.
We're so glad you're here.
We're glad we're here too. This is a homecoming.
Woohoo! Well, we thought that you'd abandoned us, but let's pretend we didn't.
I mean, we were gone for like an hour, maybe.
We have very bad reputation. Clearly.
I feel like it was all morning, but sure.
I mean,
even if it's all morning, what does that consist of? 3-4 hours? I think we need to have somebody sit with them when we're gone in the future.
well,
Just don't leave them behind.
Anyhow, you didn't do too much damage. At least I haven't been in the house yet, so I'm not really sure. How are things inside?
you'll be
They're great.
so delighted to see. And then I like open the door like really like expressively, where like, and I'm like, welcome.
I step in cautiously and look around real slow. What do I see?
Yeah, what have you done, Leaf?
So on the wall is like intricately painted like woodland scene when you come into the hallway. There's like a mural on the wall, and then when you come into like the living room kind of type area, there's like a family tree on the wall, and it's us because it's a found family tree, and it's like a little picture of each of us. And then when you go up the stairs, there's like a mural of like our whole adventure, like on the stairs going up.
Leaf, this is amazing.
Oh, cool. How did I not know this?
Magic.
I was downstairs the whole time.
And then there's like in each of the rooms, like I've built like a little bed, like a bed for everyone, and like a little side table.
You've been so
Yes.
busy.
Wow!
This makes my heart so happy.
I just give Leaf a hug. This is great.
I just picked him up off the ground and squished him. Oh, you're the best, little buddy.
No problem.
Awesome. I'm almost teary-eyed looking around.
And I was like, yeah, we've been on our best behavior.
Yeah, really have. I take it back. You don't need a babysitter. You guys did great. Also, what a wonderful display of time spent while, practicing patience.
Meanwhile, you see River standing there, like, looking very impatient.
This is great.
This is great.
Also, we brought back food.
Yay!
Where's Mika?
Mika's with you. Mika's with us.
Is Mika?
Yeah, Mika's
I'm
on
like
the
following behind.
Yep.
Oh,
Mika's been with us all day.
I just couldn't see her anywhere.
That's a great joke.
On the walk back,
Maybe.
imagine me going, wait, my little legs are too little.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mika. My stride got a little out of control with all the music happening.
All right, fine. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something. You guys ready? This is the best thing ever. It's so cool. I can't wait to show you. Oh my god.
Yeah, show us.
All right, let's look.
Show us. Okay, so I'm wearing my basic armor right now, like what you've seen. And then I kind of go like this. And I say something magically under my breath. And then all of a sudden, it just goes down my arm, fits like a glove, all the way down to my boots. And then a mask come over, my ears stick out, but a mask comes over, and it just covered head to toe in this armor and it has the arcane magic through it is purple, so there's just hints of purple running through it all over,
Wow.
and it's bad. And it
That
kind of
looks-
looks
that looks-
was on.
So badass. Don't take this the wrong way, but can I hit you? Ew.
Sure.
I mean, I just want to see what it does.
I mean, oh, okay. We should go back outside for that.
Okay, yeah, let's go out front. Yeah,
Anything
let's
in
go
the
out front.
house.
I just want to. Like I said, don't take
As you
this the wrong
pass,
way.
I'm just poking at the material. Just
One, it makes me a little faster.
hard.
Check this out, and I just because I have an extra 10 feet of movement, so that makes me faster. So I go, come back, woo,
Damn.
come back, and then
Wow.
check this out, and I reach out with my fist, and you just see a purple nodule, geo thing. Yeah, nodule, and it glows a bright purple, and it starts to hum, and it gets brighter and brighter, and then out comes lightning.
And there goes the front door. Okay.
No, I aimed at a tree. I aimed
Oh,
at a
I
tree.
didn't think you made it outside yet. Oh, I'm sorry.
You ran outside.
Okay.
I aimed at a tree.
Okay. Well, is this the tree that's outside our house?
It's like a faraway tree. This thing goes.
Okay, good. Because I'm like,
Just
don't hurt,
checking.
don't
This
hurt.
goes
As it hits, you just hear some shrieks of people screaming because this random bit of lightning has just destroyed a tree.
Let's get a tree. There's a
No,
storm.
I'm sorry about that. We'll get a druid on that right away.
And then go ahead, hit me.
Okay, so I pull out my short sword and I just do a quick flippy.
Oh,
Mhm.
dude, you're not even gonna get your fist first.
Well, no, I'm not gonna hit hard.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give a little love
All
tap.
right, we're gonna stand back.
high.
Go ahead.
Give it a little flippy. And I just take his weight.
Okay.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Well, because you're allowing this to happen, it will just automatically hit. So
No, I'm trying to protect myself.
okay, roll for a hit then. If you're not allowing it to happen.
In the stomach, and you clench your abs if you have any.
Clench your what?
Clench your abs if you have any. Oh, I rolled a 4, so I'm not gonna hit you.
Yeah, no.
Did you just fall down?
Because even with my short sword, that's a +7. That's literally an 11. So.
Try again. You just missed. I like.
River does
Go
some
ahead.
Matrix
This
shit.
time I let you.
Yeah.
This time I let you hit me. Go
You
ahead.
need a hand down there? Come on up the ground.
Whoa. I wasn't trying very hard. Come on.
You just got a little unbalanced. That's all.
Okay, one more
the
shot.
ground is unsteady out here. It's uneven.
Shut up.
Uneven
It
ground.
happens to everybody once in a while. Shut up.
You know, performance, issues happen.
Oh, that's better. How about a 21 to hit instead of an 11?
That is.
Okay.
But when you hit, I will say wherever you hit, there's like a pulse of like magic, and it just.
Oh, that's not good.
No, that's cool.
Not for you. I mean, it's not good for you.
Oh, it doesn't do anything to you. It just that's the area where it would
Oh,
protect.
it's just lighting effects like under Hondas.
Yeah.
Street vehicles.
Wow, you compared my armor to a Honda. I feel a little
Dude, way to
pain.
No, that feels great. That's awesome.
It's really cool. And watch,
Really fucking
and
cool.
I just go, and just the hood comes off, just the mask comes off, and I have a hood. And
Did that do any damage to your armor?
I mean, it would do damage to me. Yeah, it doesn't. I just got a higher AC. It doesn't protect me against.
Same, I'm here watching it, just wondering if there's any kind of indentation or scrub.
I also now have magic missiles.
Oh,
I won't do those. And Thunder Wave, which I could do, but maybe not now.
Dude, you're like Iron Man now.
Only
Ooh.
way cooler.
Only way cooler.
Who? Who's that?
Oh, he's
An artificer.
a blacksmith artificer.
Yeah. And my hidden dagger now is officially attached to my armor, so I go, and it just comes out.
Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah.
That is badass.
This is pretty
Exactly.
That's badass.
So, yeah.
And also, I bought you coffee.
nice.
Literally that.
I bought you
Great.
coffee. I hand you a bag of coffee.
I might wanna hold off.
Maybe, but you have it now in the house for tomorrow or whatever.
I found some in my flask, and I might have drank it.
Something's a little speedy with you today.
A little hyper, maybe.
Where'd Leaf go? Do you guys want to hear the update from the temples?
Yes, but first, I have something I want to say, but I do need Leaf here as well.
We'll wait for Leaf.
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 Oh, there you
The whole
are.
thing, I was still in the same room.
Oh, there you are. Oh, you just blended in with the wilderness mural.
Yeah,
Okay,
there I am.
cool. Is that like a defense mechanism? Like if someone comes in, it's a way to hide.
Ooh, that's amazing.
I don't know if the pictures are that
Leaf is the Homer Simpson into the shrubberies.
Right, I mean, if you alter it, that'd be rad.
Anyway, River, you have the floor.
Magic wall. Just saying.
Okay. Emotions. They suck.
Feelings.
Yeah. Okay. I've had time to process things and work out my anger via. And, as much as you guys don't want me to be in danger, I don't want you to be in danger as well. And if we're going to work as a team, we need to be a team. All of us. And
Fine, we're not a team.
secret, you need to let go of the guilt. I'm not mad anymore. Just let it go.
Let it go. Sorry.
Because it's only gonna put us in danger. And I'm learning to try to be more responsible in that area, and it'd be good if everyone was doing the same. Also, a little trust on all of our ends to know that when I said leave, it wasn't just to sacrifice myself. I had a plan. And I understand maybe you didn't trust in that plan, but it would have been nice to have a little trust. from you guys. I wasn't going to sacrifice myself. There's no way that was going to happen.
I would like to apologize to you all. I did let the guilt that I feel for having abandoned River control me. I spoke with the Queen about it, and it is time for me to let it go and to move on from it. If that's my name. Wow.
There's a lot of big feelings. You just want to speak to yourself in the third person.
If River isn't holding it against me, I shouldn't hold it against myself. So I'm going to strive to do better and not let the guilt that I feel control me. And I apologize for my actions.
And it's accepted, so you can let it go. No guilt there either. Because honestly, we're all going to grow and make mistakes, and I think we need to learn that as well. I mean, that's part of why I'm on this journey that my parents set me on in the first place, is to grow up a little. And we all have made mistakes, and I'm sure we'll make plenty more in the future. So, but we can't hold it against each other.
Well put.
I love
Thanks.
you
We've
guys.
done it a while.
I love you guys. Also, we all know that we're gonna have to, like, kill her at some point, right?
I'm okay with that.
Like,
Oh, secret?
no, what?
I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just trying to lighten the mood.
We just made progress. What?
I mean, I just want to make sure that, like, we all know that, like, eventually we are way not ready for that fight yet.
No, not yet.
But we're taking, and I light up my fists, we're taking steps, and we will be the next time.
Oh, we are taking proper steps. I just want to make sure that we all know that that's going to happen.
I have no problem.
At some point, that
And
needs
I
to
also want to acknowledge I hear you, and I knew that you probably had some sort of noble plan. I will admit, I struggle with the idea of leaving anyone behind to rescue themselves.
Well, I couldn't say it out loud. My point wasn't... I wanted you to at least look like you were leaving, not necessarily dip the fuck out, but I couldn't say that out loud. Because, well, it was more like, hey, we're going to leave, and then try to catch her off guard, because she was very on guard. And if it didn't work, you wouldn't be far enough away to still help. I understand, didn't relay that well, that's my bad, but it was really hard to do so in that moment.
But also, props to all of us, because we fucking made it out of that shit alive.
Jesus Christ, yeah, we did.
Jesus Christ, we made it out alive.
Holy cow. Those things were insane.
Do you know how I mean, yeah, you know how hard those things hit hard as a motherfucker. Holy
I still have a look, I have my armor comes back. I have a scar. They took off some fur. I don't know if I'm ever.
And I just kind of pull up my, like, tunic, and there's, like, just a giant bruise. Like,
yeah. Their scars. Also,
I've been hit by a lot of things in my life. I have never been hit that hard.
Also, you notice I also spent a lot of time, because I had so much time. I'm back to being a tabby. I'm no longer a black cat. It also feels really good to be back to this color. That stuff is starting to burn my skin. I think it itches a little bad. It's got some eczema.
Yeah, that much processing is murder.
Yeah, it's a lot of product. A lot of product.
Yeah.
Although, I'm just saying, it was kind of cool because it gave me
anonymity?
Yep, that's the word. A lot of M's in that one. But
tell me about it.
It was
It's
hell
fucking
on the
amazing.
It was hell on the skin.
Yeah, I don't share that problem, but yeah, being able to change your face is fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's great. That's real great. Gonna work on that. Because I have a feeling there's gonna be areas where I'm gonna have to hide again.
So what are our next steps?
So we accomplished two things while we were out.
Yeah, so
Oh yes, tell us.
food.
I mean, 3 things. We got all this food. We got sheets and blankets and towels and all that shit's going to be delivered later on this afternoon. We have a job with the temples downtown, and I got us free booze.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. I don't really drink, but nice.
Yeah, but I figure Leaf's drinking budget alone.
Although, question, I did hear about this drink that I want to try that maybe will make me like alcohol a little more. Is whiskey and coffee. I heard it's really good.
Yeah, it's a delight.
As long as you use a cheap whiskey this time, because that will ruin a nice expensive one. So
Yes, but the first order of business is the job.
Oh, I
we
agree
got.
with you, hands down. If you're gonna mix, don't make it top shelf.
And that's not
Mid shelf.
that's not a hard and fast rule though. 'Cause
I would not take a sipping whiskey and dump it into coffee.
Well,
No.
no, but like if you're gonna drink a gin and tonic,
It should be a decent gin, not a cheap ass gin.
not a cheap gin.
Yeah.
Not
terrible.
Not this level on the
We have
shelf.
a bar in our house.
Stuff.
Do we have like a bar?
This level.
Yeah, there's like a bar sort of area in both
Right, you
the
guys are
ballroom and the dining room.
yeah, we have
That
like
that will soon be full because Tix really.
Yeah,
We
the
have
job that gets us the liquor is in like a week. That's the
I was gonna
secondary.
say, how effectively did we get free liquor?
We're gonna transport a shipment. We're gonna escort. We're gonna be guards for a shipment of liquor for
You guys
distillery.
post for guards as well.
Oh, we did post an ad for guards.
No one's
And
stopped by yet.
We're getting more than just liquor, right?
out of that job,
Yeah.
we're getting free supply of liquor if that's it. And
I
and
imagine
beer.
that
Yeah,
I'll
you've
put
got,
up
like,
on, like
2 barrels
It's a
of like
simple
beer,
guiding
one
job.
gin, and like a whiskey crate.
Nothing is ever simple.
I imagine that we
I
put
got
up
us
a
a
guard posting as one of those things you put on the community board where they just they tear a tab off.
Yeah.
100%.
But the most important thing is the job for the temples, and that we probably want to get on tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like maybe a stakeout of Temple Square after dark.
Maybe we should leave a sign on the door then that just says, if you're here for the job, come between this hour and this hour, so we don't miss anyone.
Well, I mean, hopefully they're not showing up in the middle of the night.
Listen, you don't know. Maybe they have a day job.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also.
Mm.
I mean, I would
I
show.
also feel in this medieval time setting, there's probably like better like rules for like I don't know work, labor. Like they probably don't have like night shift.
Have you been
Right,
in
they
other?
don't show up at
I
1
don't know.
a.m. and be like, I'm here for the job, but like, fuck you, we're sleeping.
Well, but also
We're gonna leave at like
probably
9 or
want
10.
guards who work at night.
Just because they work at night doesn't mean they need to show up and apply at night.
Also, you know what? I'm gonna set alarm before we go. I can do it ritually, so we don't have guards yet. So I'll set alarm on doors and windows and shit. We can do it ritually.
Perfect.
So and I'll have it so it doesn't. I'll have it ding in all of our. I think I can do it in all of our heads, but I don't.
Cool. That's
Well,
good.
if it dings in your head and we have the ear cuffs on.
Yeah.
But I think that probably tonight we should do at minimum a recon stakeout in Temple Square.
Who knows? Tonight.
Who knows?
might
I mean,
the
it could be
night
more.
that
It
they're-
could be more action than that. It could be less. But I think.
Yeah, it might be the night that they're targeting the temple.
Yeah. I mean, anything could literally happen. But
It's just good to kind of stake it out and see what's happening, what's coming and going.
Going, yeah.
Right, so I'll set the alarm for mental, so it'll go off in my head, and I'll allow it that we can pass through, but no one else.
Okay. So, just before you guys go to kind of leave the house to head off down to Temple Square, you hear a knock on the door.
Oh, wow. I told you they would come at night.
It's evening. It's not anyway.
Secret, can you get the door?
Sure thing. I go and I open the door.
Yells at each other. We don't have intercom. Hey, get the door!
I thought we had little.
We do. That was a joke.
We do, but we're gonna ignore it.
Do we not have a peephole?
I open the door.
Oh, okay, no worries.
You see a big massive mass of leafy green in front of you.
Oh.
Mother! No, joking.
Wait. What? Huh? What? Say that again?
In front of you, straight ahead, without like looking at anything else, there's just green leaves like everywhere.
That's why I went.
I close the door.
I come into the foyer. I'm like, what? Who's
there?
I don't know. It was a bush.
A bush.
You hear the door being knocked again.
Wait, mother!
I open the door again. I see the leafy green thing again, and go, "Are you what are you?"
You see it kind of move off to the side, and you just see a green tiefling there that you recognize.
That I recognize personally.
Yeah.
Oh.
What green tiefling do we all know?
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know what green tiefling we all know.
Dora.
Pandora!
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, hey!
Okay, all right. Sorry, I'm bad with remembering characters.
Pandora, come in! Tix, guess who's here?
I welcome her in and apologize for the slamming of the door, and then immediately yelled, "Tix!"
Hi, honey!
Hello. I hear you're supposed to bring a gift when someone moves into a new place. So
Oh, is that a housewarming plant?
more of a I don't actually know what it is, but yeah.
You just hear River yell, "We don't have time for bow chicka wow wow."
Yeah.
Pandora, is this a
On the bagpipe.
smokable plant? This looks like a smokable plant.
It's like a big giant like monstera type thing with the big giant leaves.
It's a beautiful.
classic old plant.
I like
Okay.
walk up and I like take it and bring it in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
Is it medicinal?
Nah, it's pretty. It's
Oh, for aesthetics. Gotcha.
it's pretty.
Ooh,
And I already start like watering it like with a little watering can. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it.
no.
Well,
You know, it just comes on the heels of a tragedy.
Oh,
We lost Apple.
No, don't mention Apple.
Yeah, why did you bring it up?
Who is Apple?
okay. Come here. I just like
Running around.
so in our cart
No.
that we had to leave behind.
Our
There's-
horses too.
Our horses.
I can't even think about that.
There's a little apple tree that we planted and we're growing, but had to leave behind.
I mean,
actually-
what leaf nurtured that thing for.
The
I
memories.
I actually have a favor to ask you, but maybe we can talk about it in private later.
Anyhow, this is a beautiful plant. Thank you, and I give it a good shake, a little shake.
I just
Isn't
got
it adorable, Leaf? It's adorable.
Apple had such a good life.
I don't know how to respond to that.
It's you don't. We'll just.
You
We'll
know,
talk about it later.
I think somebody out there has found Apple and has maybe even planted her in the earth, so that her roots can grow beyond the length of a pot.
But Apple just reminds me of such a good time.
Yeah, they're good memories, but you know we hold on to those, and you know
When me and River had the apple contest.
right, it's true.
Good times.
That was a good time.
Good time. Good times. Good times. It's okay.
You know how we're all real
now
weird,
we have a
right?
now we have a new plant to nurture.
We are weird, but we're also beautiful.
Now we have a new plant to nurture and to bring up, Leaf. So
You can't eat that one.
Well, that's questionable.
We will
No,
never
not yet.
know if he was a poisoned apple or just a normal apple. Unanswered questions. It's a big question.
These and many more to come. All right.
Oh, is Pandora staying, or is she just dropping this plan off and
We don't have time for that.
what? Why is she
well,
here?
Pandora, if you would like to stay in our keep while we go out on a mission, you're more than welcome.
There is an extra
Except the
room.
alarm. Hold on, I have to adjust the alarm. Yep, you can come in and out.
There is an extra room. It's the one that doesn't have anyone's stuff in it, obviously. I mean, we are headed down to Temple Square for a stakeout, I guess, if you wanted to come with us. But
You're also more than welcome to join us on our stakeout if that is what you would enjoy spending your time doing.
you just caught us on our way out.
Or if you're coming or going, I don't know where.
Maybe we should let Pandora talk.
That would be helpful.
I really pity anyone who tries to talk to us. Anyway.
Poor DM, poor DM.
Well, there is 6 of us, so it's quite a big.
There would have been something without.
Oh no!
Don't bring it. We have to think of a name for this new plant. Right?
I apologize for all of the emotions, Pandora.
No,
please.
there is no apologizing for emotions in this house. Period.
Sally, Dad has spoken.
Never
Am I
mind, I
not
don't
talking
apologize
about
for it, but I would
party?
like to open the floor for you to talk because we have been rambling for the past 5 minutes.
Rambling's my middle name.
Is it really? I was
No.
sure.
I mean, if you would like me to come on your stakeout reconnaissance mission, I can certainly come along.
Tick.
Yeah, I'm great with that. We can always use another pew pew.
And I lean down to Leaf and I whisper, so long as it's a stakeout and not a makeout.
And then we fist bump. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, another set of eyes would be fantastic. There are 12 temples, so
Sure, that's the only thing.
12?
Yeah, there's 12.
I mean they're all in a circle, so it's
We're
not
gonna
like
be like 100 plus by the time we do this.
Well, no, I don't think so. I think so. We did a little bit of recon on things, and we can lay down the information to you as such. The main temple, like the big temple, seems to be the one that has the most wealth, actually.
Okay,
it
so
hasn't been targeted yet.
It hasn't been targeted yet, but
Odds are.
it will be. And it has, down below in a basement area, in a guarded room, some kind of artifacts and such that are worth money. You know, there's good value there. So, interesting fact. There are 2 guards down there, and one of them is a guard apprentice
Who isn't paid.
who is volunteer. We think it's real sus. We don't like it. And there's some ventilation that goes down there, and it comes from the upper room. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I wondered if, maybe something could polymorph into something teeny tiny and make its way through the ventilation system down in there. But you rogues have got it figured out a lot better than I do. But anyway, it seemed kind of an interesting fact. Yeah, that'd be
more than one of me? Yeah. Is there more than one of me? Who else is a rogue?
I mean, I'll point to you. You rogues. You rogues, you.
I'm not a rogue.
No, but you think like one.
I'm a rascal, but not a rogue.
I could teach you, Leaf.
No, I'm just too chaotic. It'd be too confusing.
Anyway, how about we walk and talk?
Okay,
The alarm's been set.
Let's walk and talk. Yeah.
Yes, the alarm has been set.
Alarm has been set. We're gonna make our way towards the temple.
Okay, as you sort of near the gate entryway into like the sort of area that your house is in, you see some large carts coming up behind, heading your way.
Oh, hey!
Dun, dun, dun. We're gonna get
It's our deliveries. It's all of our household items.
Can someone go let them in, because they can't go past the alarm, and we don't want to leave our shit outside.
Can you
Can't
just
I-
let it quickly unload?
I'll stay behind and I'll catch up with you guys. I will unload the carts and bring in the goods.
Oh, I hate that though.
Just hurry.
Just hurry.
Well, why don't we just unload really quickly and then go?
Because we should have at least somebody at the area, because who knows when they hit. We don't. Did you guys?
It is getting dark. Okay.
I'll unload the carts and get the stuff inside,
Can we?
and I will meet you guys as quickly as possible.
Well, and the alarm will just go off, and then the alarm is shot. It needs to be someone who can go through.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. Walk in.
All right. So you guys split the party, but with the addition of Pandora, and head down towards the temple area district. You managed to.
I don't like when the DM says split the party.
No, it makes me nervous. It gives me an unsettled feeling.
Right. I don't.
That's
like
because it didn't work out well the last time you guys split the party.
Yes, let's do it.
I know. I'll just stay here and unload the stuff. So it's like, can we just pay them to quickly unload it? Do we have magic to do it?
That uses a spell slot though.
I guess somebody really needs.
Does any one of us have unseen
Big
servant?
hand.
I
Nope.
do not have unseen servant.
Does anyone have unseen servant?
Make us a servant. Do you want me to make us a servant?
No.
What?
That would mean like
Like a
having our
robot.
own slave.
Like a robot, guys. I can make a robot.
Oh yeah.
You can't make a robot in like
now.
5
Right now,
minutes.
I like this
Not
idea.
now, but for future use.
For the future, yes, we absolutely need a robot.
Yes, we absolutely
Walking
need a robot.
and rambling. Walking
No,
and
security robot.
brainstorm.
I'm not there anymore. I'm
Yeah.
I'm just like schlepping shit into the house.
What, Mika? Do you want to ride in the Bjorn? You want to walk?
I can walk as long as we're not needing to move quick.
No, we can saunter.
Yeah, I know. We're not like running through town. We're
No,
just
that's kind of obvious. But yeah, I'm wearing a cloak tonight, by the way. I'm gonna get a cloak.
So what kind
I'll be
of
nice and
risk
I'll
that?
be cozy if I'm under the cloak then.
What's that?
I can just
Because
have a nap.
Oh, yeah, that'd be warm. Yeah.
So what kind of
DM, let me know when I'm done schlepping shit into the house.
Okay.
So everyone, what kind of risks are we going to be kind of facing in the next kind of, or is there a high risk area that we're going to be facing, or like what's the dealio with this?
You want like the threat level?
Yeah,
color or number? Like,
just kind of like, we've got this house. Like, what's our next, like, where are we going?
Oh, you mean in life in general or next?
Yeah, in life.
right now
Right now we're headed for the temples. I'm not sure like what our end game is in anything in life. I guess we just take it as it comes. And threat level, I can give it a color if you want, and I would say orange.
Yeah, I would say orange.
Okay.
Not red.
No red.
We're not at like anti-B levels of threat here. Okay. Right now, we were looking for a way to earn some gold because I don't know about you, but I've spent a lot.
It
recently.
seems like no matter what we do, we're always broke.
Well, apart from me,
That's
wait, how much money do we have?
I mean, and for us to be considered broke when we literally have on hand 5 times the amount of gold your average person has.
Yeah.
I mean, we're also not in peril and needing to upgrade their armor.
I mean, we've chosen an expensive life, an expensive career.
You know what we need? We need, I don't know, other choices. I don't know, there's plenty of choices.
But my guess is that our next big thing is going to be something to do with the Shattered Veil, but that's,
we need promotional sponsorship. We need sponsorship.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I thought we were going to get some money.
Hey, Pandora.
Yes?
Do you need us to, sport your logo or, your brand?
Shit. Oh my god, you did it.
Are we there yet?
You're the one who said you needed sponsorship. It was the first thing that popped into my mind.
I mean, you don't go for your girlfriend for that.
I don't think you
Why? Her product is amazing. She's incredibly talented. I'd have no ethical qualms about promoting her business.
Okay.
Until we find out she's secretly evil.
Leave.
Bitch, shut up. That's just not funny. Shut up, both of you! There.
I know. We joke a lot in this family, Pandora.
I see that, and now I'm remembering why I didn't spend much time with you all as a group.
Wow!
Look at that! She's look what she's doing. Good job there. Yes.
We bust.
That was worthy.
That was amazing.
So we're kind of nearing, I want to say, one of the first temples, or are we miles away?
I would say that at this point, the stuff has been unpacked and put into the hallway in a nice sort of neat order, and its little crates of secrets now on their way to meet you all there.
Okay, cool.
And then, go ahead.
Yeah, I would say that the rest of you are almost at Temple Square. You've got another couple minutes walk.
I'm running and dashing to try and catch up to them.
Okay, well, given the fact it's a nice, leisurely evening walk that everyone's on, I would say that would almost double the time that they are walking to get there, which is roughly about a 20-minute walk, I would say. So 40, you can get there. So you would get halfway there to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Leaf, to answer your question, you were wondering about how much money we have. Are you doing okay? Are you concerned about?
Why are you? Let's go over your finances.
Do we need to discuss finances?
I mean, you guys do have a house now with shared expenses.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't
I
make it. Oh.
Which, by the way, I can make this thing. You can just see my. I can make this thing, and it will obey me, and it can do stuff for us. Yeah, this is a good idea.
No, I'm 100% down for you building a robot.
Are we calling it a robot or a robot?
Robot.
Robot. I think that's going to be its name for sure.
I think its name is Robot, actually.
Ooh, I'm going to kind of make it look like a frog.
Robot?
Robot.
Robot.
Ooh, ideas.
I'm pretty excited for that. I think that'll be great.
That'll be really nice.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, secret.
You're running, and we're all like, do 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 do.
It's such a lovely evening.
It's a beautiful evening.
You show up like that meme, bent over, and all.
Yeah, out of breath and just dying inside a little bit, and it's like you guys were walking slowly. What the fuck?
Well, we were trying to make sure you could catch up.
That is true. Yeah.
We should
Does
probably
anybody know what that constellation is right there?
Cassiopeia.
Is it?
Dude, I'm super intelligent, so I would definitely know that. I mean, I am really intelligent, but
I mean, the constellations are like, you know.
I rolled a nat 20, so I definitely know that.
Gotcha.
And +3, so that's a 23.
Yeah, you know
do
it.
we have a plan for this? Do we have a plan, like, as to what we're gonna do? Are we gonna go in? I figured I would just go in, start going into the temple and having a seat.
Well, can I maybe? I know you guys have already looked, but do you mind if I like just take a look-see around and see if maybe
Oh no!
what I would do?
Totally. Go in by yourself. Actually, would probably be less conspicuous.
Well,
And
what I was thinking,
the main
is
temple?
kind of maybe taking it on as in I'm actually trying to sneak it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we were 100% sad you weren't there this morning because we could have used your perspective.
I was just
So-
aggressively gathering information. Is all.
Yeah, you were.
Aggressively.
Oh, also now, you know how guys, I'm kind of really stealthy. Now I'm really stealthy. I get advantage on my stealth rolls. So
Nice. All right. Well,
Damn, that armor.
I think
So, yeah.
then I will choose the temple of my goddess and go climb on the roof. I don't know.
yeah, and then I figured that's what maybe if we can all take points of. Can I, when walking into the square, can I do like a I don't know, some kind of check to see?
Do we have a map of the?
It's funny
square?
how I keep calling it
No.
Temple Square like it's Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I can bring up the map just generally of
But I
the
would look to see
city.
what the best least or the best entrances are that would keep the person most undercover. Does that make sense? The stealthiest entrances. Can I do a check for that?
So Temple Square is the blue spot, right?
Yes.
Where are the surround? I zoomed in on Temple Square, and like the big building is the main temple that we're concerned about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's the one that hasn't been hit yet. That you
That
guys
hasn't
met
been hit yet.
with the Maester in.
That's the
Where
one.
where are the other temples? Is it just the buildings in that square?
I'll put a different color. What color?
Yeah, if you could do like dots on the different temple buildings.
Wasn't it octagonal? Pretty much.
Let me put them in just now.
Oh, so they're the yellow blobs.
What yellow blobs?
If you zoom in on the blue blob, you'll see the yellow blobs.
I see no yellow blobs.
Yellow circles in the squares.
They'll show up.
Okay,
Yellow
wait.
circles in the squares.
Right now.
Okay, so all the yellow ones are the other temples.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to reload it. It's not showing me anything.
Reload.
Yeah, refresh the page.
Yeah.
Who's Rakshasa?
Dude, I'm so excited for that scene. Anyway.
So
Yeah,
what is
still
the
haven't-
blue? Is the blue water?
No, the blue
No.
is the main temple.
The
That's
blue is the main temple,
Is-
right? Oh, and then it's got the underground tunnel too going on.
Look, I have no yellow blobs, and I did this.
that's because you're zoomed in on the wrong spot.
We're zoomed in on the wrong spot. It's a
That would make
blue.
sense.
It's like a white
I see.
building.
It's a blue. It almost looks like a little bit of like a sperm.
I'm saying the same thing. It's like a yeah.
Okay.
I'm very sorry,
So
I
can
don't have
do,
my
like,
Apple
an
Pencil hooked up.
investigation? Can I do like an investigation or I don't know, survival check or something to see if I were trying to break in, what would be the stealthiest entrances? Like what entrance I would take as far as coming into the square?
Make a...
Like I would look at because honestly, as a rogue, I would probably take to the roofs.
Yeah.
So having people on the roofs is a good idea.
I would make it a general intelligence check, first of all.
Okay. I'm gonna waste that natural 20 in fucking stars and get a 1 now. Okay, 19. 19.
So are we
20,
just going first? What is the game plan here?
I'm gonna act like I'm breaking in because I'm gonna try to find the best way that someone would want to break into this place.
She's stress testing the main temple.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel like we should kind of. So has Secret caught up to us now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right. So there's 6 of us. So I feel like we do like groups of 2, like at the main like the main roads in, right? So we have here, maybe 1 on each side. On the north, we have that other road coming in.
All right. So it would make sense for us each to kind of.
So if we
what if we did groups of 2 on each roadway?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On opposing buildings. So like one person across the street from the other.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing that I was thinking is, if it is that guard that you think it is, then it's going to be happening on the inside, not the outside. He's going to already be there.
Yes, he's got to get out of here some way, and it's got to be the roads.
Does anybody? We have the cuffs. We're all in range of the cuffs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I was like, primitive sending, and I'm like, oh, we all do.
So just as you guys are setting up, just quickly, I'm going to do like a make. How would I get in, whatever kind of thing, and then I'll come and meet whoever I'm going to be stationed with.
Okay.
Yep. But I'm going to be.
We have 7, so you can be like you can kind of pick who, because there's 2 groups. There's groups.
Yeah.
How are we gonna pair up?
Well, I figure you and Pandora.
Sure.
So I rolled a 29 on stealth.
Jesus Christ.
Take the advantage because I rolled a 9 on the other one.
Okay.
That's insane. Your stealth is fucking bonkers.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's like my initiative. It's just stupid.
And the fact that I have an advantage on it is just even better.
I will pair with Torin.
Okay, so Leaf and Mika, you guys will pair up?
Yep.
Perfect. So we sort of have north, east, south, and west like points in the
Can we
thing,
put little decals down?
I don't know if you guys can, but I can.
I'm looking for the warlock one. Okay, so I'm gonna say that Torin and I take. Oh, that's huge. Never mind.
Ow!
They got it all covered.
Woo, that was huge.
And terrifying.
Do you guys want to take the north entrance?
Yeah, we'll take the north. Torin and I will take the north.
Okay, Pandora and I will take the road coming in from the east.
Dun, da-da. Oh, I look so handsome.
I haven't updated it with your new art yet, but that will happen.
It's still I'm handsome. Hello. Hello,
Okay,
Mr.
so you guys are there.
Yeah, we're on those rooftops over there.
Well, let me put
Maybe
everybody
on. One of you be on the ground, but next to each other.
Whatever makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also don't have Pandora on this, so Pandora is just going to get a random token.
Also, does everyone need to roll stealth because we're trying to be stealthy?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
that's a good point. Let's roll stealth.
Excuse me, Dad, I was in this roll.
That was a really bad stealth.
I rolled a 19 plus 6. 25.
Mine was a 5 plus a 2, so a 7.
shit.
I was
got-
not stealthy.
I got 25 on
Okay,
stealth.
who all got an 18 or above?
You,
I don't know yet.
Where's my stealth?
you sleep? You a sleep, woman?
I need to roll a stealth for Pandora.
Yeah, I rolled a 25.
I rolled a 16.
Pandora rolled 15.
14.
What did you get, Leaf?
So,
I rolled a 29. That's gonna help. And the
So-
25.
so-
I rolled a 25.
so River ticks
Okay, we've got 3
And
successes.
secret.
We've got 3 successes and 3 failures just now, so all hinges on what Leaf got.
Which
Oh,
was
what?
5.
I got 5 plus a 2. I got 7.
Yeah. Okay, that's a group failure then on your group stealth check.
Oh. Thank God I'm by myself.
Okay.
So we're not very stealthy. We're like climbing buildings and like knocking off like shale off the sides.
And I'm all like, not
Like being
invisible.
very obvious and exact in where you're standing and in your lookouts.
Ooh, look at the nice decorated
Also the thing I go, guys.
And
That
I'm
is
just
a
sitting there,
nice
like-
boulder.
And I'm just sitting here, like, very quietly just going, okay.
I got a 25, so Secret like stealthed up the side of the building and then like watches Torin kind of like fumble. as they're getting
You just can't
up
get the
there.
claws into the sides of the building just right and scrambles up.
I'm just gonna wave blatantly at people from there. Look at it's like,
I think we're gonna do a class on stealth.
what?
Oh, God.
And I'll be watching
plus
Leaf just
2.
like,
I have a
oh
plus
my
2.
god.
This is
I just rolled badly.
I just rolled badly.
Anyway, I also got, what did I get? I got a 23 on
9.
the intelligence to figure out which would be the best avenue in.
Okay. So, from what you've been told and from what you can see in and around the building, there's a front main door.
Right.
There is a side door to the building as well. And there are 3 large windows on each side.
Okay. And so with that, with my 23 intelligence, what option would I take?
You would see that there's a slightly more of a presence in terms of the attendants on the side door and the front door. So you would know that the windows would probably be your best bet.
Okay. So I'm going to go and I'm going to check the window with the most cover and see if it looks like it's been jostled or messed with in any way, or if it's left open or whatever.
Okay.
And I have cat calling, so I can just.
You see that on each of the windows on the side, they are really large and take up quite a large amount of space on each of the walls, and do have like some stained glass sort of elements to them as well. But on the top of each of them, there is like a small, like kind of
Yeah, I
yeah,
know
like
what
a
you
little
mean.
hatch to like open and close it. Yeah, let's try to think of like the correct terminology, but
I
like
don't know
a
what's called,
window
but yeah,
sort
you
of
know
hatch. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna check them to see if they've been messed with or if they're open or anything like that.
Okay, make an
I'm just
investigation
gonna roll.
check.
Okay. Nat 20. Investigation is a 26.
Okay.
I'm rolling imaging again. I'm just saying.
You're rolling like a boss today, man.
This is what I rolled with the last time. Imogen.
Okay.
Or 26.
So you get you see that nothing's been kind of tampered with or anything like that. There's nothing like holding them open or anything like that either, but kind of pushing on them a little bit. It seems as though whichever mechanism is on it seems to be almost stuck. But it's the same on all of them.
Duck. So can I check to see if they're trapped, I guess?
Yeah.
Or locked? Yeah. Checking for traps is investigation as well, right?
Yes, it is.
There it is. There it is.
You're not one?
That is a 6 and a 6? No. So 12.
There doesn't seem to be any traps or anything like that on it, but you do see that there's like a bit of a white build-up on them.
Can I check to see what it is?
Yep,
I don't know how to
it
do that.
it feels grainy and tastes salty. You kind of look up and around you and you see that there's the sea round about you.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right, so I try to get in through that way?
You can try. Make an athletics check to see if you can get in through the
Are they
window.
locked? Do I have to unlock them?
No, they're all fully pushed open, but they're like kind of seized shut with the sort of salt buildup on them.
So does any of them not have salt buildup or have less salt buildup?
There's some that don't look quite as bad. They do have some slight give in them. As if if they're pulled and yanked hard enough that they will close over.
I'll try that one.
Okay.
Through there. And what now? Acrobatics?
Yes, make an acrobatics check.
So 19.
Okay. You manage to pull yourself up and through it. There's enough space for someone of your size to make it way through
I
it.
make sure I put my full mask on.
Yeah. So you manage to go in through the window and you land in a large room with lots of benches round about. It's got like some nice wooden flooring and...
So I just, over the comms, I've made it in. The window seems to be the easiest access if they're coming from the outside. So pay attention to windows. They're hard to get into, though. They're not, I mean, whoever it is would have to be my size or smaller. So, yeah, I guess have someone check out the windows. I'm going to see if I can get in. You said downstairs is where everything is?
Yeah, the temple's open 24/7.
Okay.
So downstairs, kind of like to where the main pulpit is. Yeah, to the right. I think we went off to the right and then down.
Okay. So I'm going to look for a door in this room or a way out of this room. I'm going to make sure there's no one in this room.
Okay. So you look around and you see that there is some people who are doing like some like evening sort of religious aspects that they usually do. You haven't been noticed by any of them. There's no like sort of service or anything like that that's happening at the moment. But there are about 4 or 5 attendants who are just sort of milling their way around, tending to various things.
2 stories, 1 story?
It's 1 story, but it's large.
So do I see, based on what Torn just said, do I see where they were saying to go from here?
You see that there is, off on the right hand side, there's a large door that sort of leads on to something else, and there's a large door on the left hand side as well.
So I'm going to stealthily wake my way to the door, and if that means I have to like crawl up into the rafters kind of and go that way, or, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Are there shadows? Is it like shadowy in here? Are there alcoves that I can kind of hop in and out of to get there?
There's some sort of small recesses in the wall which contain some statues. So you could sort of dart in and out of those and behind the statues.
Okay. We do that cartoon thing where you
Yep.
Spy versus spy.
Yep.
Do I need to roll stealth? Do I need to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
No.
Since I'm on the building that's closest,
26. I rolled a 1 and a 15.
That advantage is so fucking bogus.
26.
You manage to dart in through and out of the mall without knocking anything over or being noticed.
Okay. Can I get to the door?
Maybe.
Not a snack. It's plugged in.
Can you what? Sorry.
Get to the door?
Yeah. You're kind of like right at the door just now.
I just kind of jiggle a little. Is there any traps or is it locked?
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, not you. Investigation. 12. That seems to be the lucky number for investigation.
Yep. You look around, you don't see like any wires or anything like that. And you twist the doorknob and it opens.
Okay. So I stealthily go through the door down the stairs.
Okay, so you come into an area with a corridor, and there looks to be like some offices and things like that. One of the doors is open, and looking inside, you do see a gnomish woman that you do sort of somewhat recognise, but her head is completely down and engrossed in the paperwork that she's dealing with.
Would I recognize her? I didn't meet her.
Yeah. You've seen her before.
Oh. Yeah. So I just into the comms. All right, I made it through the big door. There's a bunch of rooms. Where do I go now?
Continue down.
Down where? There's doors. Where's down?
You see that there's further down the corridor towards the end. There is a staircase.
All right, so I try to sneak past the doors and the Nomi woman and go.
Okay, we'll just use the stealth check that you've done because we're not going to roll a stealth check for absolutely everything. That is completely pointless.
Right.
You sort of see that she's completely engrossed, so you quickly slip by the door and make your way down the stairs, and you see that there is a guard stationed in front of a large door in front of you.
Just one guard?
Yeah, just one.
So I'm going to describe the guard that I see to them and ask if that's the guard that's the sus guard.
The guard that you see is a stocky male dwarf with like really dark brown hair, and he's got like a big bushy beard on him as well. It's got like some sort of braids going through it as well.
So I describe that.
Were there two of them there? My cat was blowing kisses.
There was only one.
There's only one. So I can't recall.
I don't remember. Yeah,
which one was the sus one?
Sus one was.
It was like a teenager-y looking human guy.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
No, this is the
paid
regular
guard.
dude.
This is the paid guard.
Should I stay in here just in case? Hide and just wait? Or should I come out? Anyone? Hello?
It wouldn't hurt to observe for a little bit.
Yeah, I'd stay there just for a little bit.
Keep an eye on him for a little bit to see if he's sus too.
You there? My armor is supposed to... The reason I get advantage is because my armor is supposed to take on whatever is around me and make me blend in.
Okay, yep. So you sort of slink back into the shadows where you can't be seen. Seeing as this is an underground area.
I'd like to say, because I'm on the building that is attached to the temple, basically.
Yes.
Are there windows on the side closest to me?
I would say that there are a couple of smaller windows. Nothing quite as large as on the big temple, but there are a couple of smaller windows.
I'm talking about the big temple.
On the big temple, there's a door with 3 windows on that side.
On that side, okay. So I like move as close as I can to the big temple building, like kind of where the yellow blob is, and I just keep a really proficient eye on those windows to make sure that nobody's sneaking in.
Okay.
I'm going to go into the center of everything here, outside of the building. I'm changing tactics. And I'm going to go ahead and take my incense and
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm going to go ahead and set up a box for alms and,
You're going to blend in. You're
I'm
going to
going
look
to
like you
blend
belong
in,
there.
yo.
Yeah, if you can't stealth, then blend. That is true.
Right?
You belong.
All right.
You're a paladin. You belong in Temple Square.
Right?
It's literally that chair in any of the Assassin's Creed's movie or games where you sit down and then all of a sudden you're blended.
Yep.
Yeah, we just sit down and it's like, don't exist.
I know I just murdered someone 5 feet from here, but I sat in this chair. I'm safe.
No one suspects the guy sitting in a chair.
With a hood.
What the hood? Because everyone's wearing hoods. It's dank and
That's
moist.
true.
Okay, so you're in Temple Square.
I am.
Are you like in that weird green box in the middle?
Or are you
Are
like
you? I
over?
thought you would.
I think
Yeah.
maybe, I mean, it can go anywhere, but I'm thinking like right in here. Like in the temple?
No, like outside the front of it.
Outside the front?
Yeah.
By like that green, by the green box.
By the green square, yeah.
Yeah, right about in there. I'll set up. Wait, which one's the temple for my goddess? Where is she at?
Different color. We need a different color.
That's okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm collecting for her out here.
I'd say she's in this one here. That's. Oh, wait a minute. That's one. There. I would say she's where the red dot is.
Okay, that's fair. Maybe then I'll kind of flank on this other side here.
Yeah, because there's not really anyone on that side anyway, so that's a good idea.
So I'm
Get it.
I'm just gonna
Stretchies.
scoot.
All right.
People on the roof should stay in the roofs, and maybe the people on the bottom that aren't being stealthy should just blend.
Well, a couple of us managed to be stealthy, but the whole rest of the group kind of. So I'm just trying to like move.
You know,
On
you
the-
should really be a town drunkard.
Or, the church greeter.
For the church greeter? Same. Okay.
I feel like Leaf is very personable. Just walk. Are you here today to go to this church?
Do you have any time to hear of our Lord and Savior?
Exactly.
So what is River observing of that guard? Does he seem sus at all?
I can do an inside check if you want. Let's try. I don't know. I rolled a 7. Or I rolled a 4, but it's a 7.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, that's hard.
he's just standing there, like ever so slightly shifting his weight every couple of minutes.
Don't
Just
lock your
because-
knees, buddy. Don't lock your knees.
I'm just kind of like, as I'm watching, I'm just like, wow. Jacob's fucking boring.
I'm gonna move from the rooftop that I'm on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move onto the roof of the temple that River is in.
Okay.
Do I have to
Then
roll
maybe
anything
we
for that, or
roll-
is
No, the buildings are relatively close together, so you could theoretically
easily
make the
just
jump?
leap
Yeah.
across? Yeah. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm
like
gonna move. I'm gonna move onto the roof of this building.
Okay.
To get a better, because Torin went rogue. I'm going
Torin's
to
like, I
just to
can't-
get a better
Get out
viewpoint of
here.
what everyone's up
Yeah.
to.
Cool.
I'm gonna fall off this goddamn roof. I'm out of here.
Torin's like, I can't stealth for shit. I'm gonna sit in the middle of everything.
Right? Why am I sneaking around in the temples?
Okay.
Maybe we should
Big ass dragons.
Right?
Okay, Leaf and River, what are you guys... Leaf and Mika, sorry, what are you guys doing?
I mean, Leaf's been clattering about waving at everyone. I've been watching the chaos just like, oh my goodness. So what do we do next?
Gosh, I have no idea.
just make
What
sure
do
all
you want to do?
at least all the temples. So maybe someone should go to that back corner.
You whisper. You didn't listen to the earpiece because
No, this is meta right now.
it's meta right now. Okay, now
Because River doesn't know where anyone else is outside.
No.
Ah,
I'm just
okay.
saying, make sure. I just literally said, make sure all the temples are in eyesight.
I mean, we could just.
I
keep
mean, we
looking
could
out.
just, keep an eye on the square, see if there's anything that we, like, particularly catches our attention, anyone going in or out of anywhere.
Yeah.
Sit down and play chess.
Yeah, we'll be on lookout, basically making sure no one's like looking suspicious.
Okay.
Other than
Meanwhile, Tix
Other
and
than
Pandora
ourselves.
are making out on the roof.
We are not. We are responsible people.
It's funny.
That's too much.
Okay, so it's about 5 minutes after you guys sort of start standing there, and Leaf just starts waving at anyone and everyone walking by. The doors to the temple that you're standing in front of open up, and you just see a large group of people all dressed in various clothing that is white or vaguely white come out of that temple.
So that was either a funeral or a wedding.
Or
I don't see this like
I mean, it could have been a sacrifice just the same.
Which temple is that? Can we tell which temple it is? Like what god it is?
Looking at the glass on the outside, you see that there is a depiction of a black sun.
Oh, see? I told you. Sacrifice.
Which building are you talking about?
The building that Leaf is standing at, the one that's got like the weird triangular shape.
The triangular one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You sort of have to... You stand as far in as close to the buildings as you can to avoid like bumping into the large group of people who are coming out and through Temple Square, making their way up through the northern area towards where Secret is.
Do any of them, like, if I'm scoping them out, do any of them, are they carrying anything? Or do they just look like they're leaving services? Like, do any of them look sus?
Don't even look like they're walking with weapons on them.
Yeah.
I mean, all of the above.
They don't... Make an investigation check, or yeah, investigation, we'll call it that. Makes things simple.
Not perception?
You can make a perception if you want.
I'm so much more perceptive than I am insightful.
I mean, I imagine they're carrying weapons. Everyone carries weapons.
Everyone carries weapons in D&D land.
What is that? That is 13. That makes it perception 18.
Okay. You don't see them carrying anything except from a couple of them just have like some handkerchiefs and they're sort of dotting their eyes as they're coming out.
Funeral.
Because the sacrifice was really
It was either a funeral or a wedding.
In the middle of the night?
It's just dusk. It's not. It's like the sun.
It's like
just
evening.
Oh, it's evening. Okay. I thought we were much later in the timeline.
No, it's like evening time.
Okay.
It's either a funeral or a non-consensual consensual murder.
I love that those are your two options.
Right. Consensual or non-consensual. There's two options.
Okay, so they leave the church that Leaf is on top of.
Or leaning against, or whatever Leaf is.
Leaning against, or
yeah.
whatever Leaf is up to. I'm on the roof of the big temple. I clock these people and pay close attention to them to see if they're up to anything devious, but noticing that a bunch of them are crying into kerchiefs, I assume it's a funeral.
You assume they're crying.
I assume that they're crying, and I assume that it's a funeral.
I would say that given your knowledge of this area, that you would know that that is a temple of Zaitia, the goddess of death and afterlife, so it's a fair assumption that it would be a funeral.
All new, it could be a sacrifice too.
You are such a dick.
It's temple of death. Or
Christine, could you send me a document about the deities of the world you've created?
There is one that was sent a while back with like everything that I have so far for you guys, but I'll send it again.
Okay, I would appreciate that. I didn't notice the link the last time.
I mean, could you multi-class your gods?
You want to live a conflicted life.
I mean, like you could like, you know, celebrate the goddess of nature and also the god of death.
Okay, so to put the whole religious pantheon into context here, It works on a sort of Greek-Roman sort of basis where everybody sort of worships them all generally, but each like household has like their own house god that they then worship.
That makes sense.
Oh, I like that.
You know, if there was a death and I wanted to attend a funeral, I could go to the temple of that particular god to express it's compartmentalized emotional outreaching.
Okay, do you want me to run through the list of the deities so you guys can... It's up to you.
No, I've got a list in front of me, actually.
Yeah.
Here.
You just hear over the phone, though. River's like, is anything happening? Anything?
A funeral just let out. That's it.
That is all.
Yeah, there's nothing exciting at all. There's nothing exciting happening on...
We don't know that Apple's dead.
No, I truly believe that she's in the ground, spreading her roots and becoming one and communicating through her root system with other trees now.
No, that's me just thinking of The Last of Us.
What happens when you bury someone?
She's
When
part
you
of
bury
the,
someone?
she's part of the mycelium now.
Yeah, for sure. If they go naturally, yeah.
But no, I'm on the radio thingy and I'm just saying, yep, there's nothing interesting happening apart from this funeral, sacrifice, funeral, whatever it's called.
And not into the earpiece, but to Pandora, I say, and this is why sometimes I wish I didn't hang out with them in person so much.
You guys didn't hear any of that though, because...
I know, but that's rude. Out of game. That is
I
rude.
mean, Jesus!
I know what I'm going to do when I get back to the mural when Everly finds that information. My mural is getting scratched out, man.
Do I think anything happening in the room I'm in? Has anything changed? Do I hear any noises?
No, it's still so quiet that you could hear a pin drop. You just hear the occasional shifting of clothing as the guard shifts his weight every so often.
Is he guarding like a door or?
Yep, he's guarding a door behind him, like a large circular door. And it's got like a lot of locks on it as well.
How many locks?
I would say that there's it's got like the big lock that's like that to open it. There's a couple of deadbolt sort of things as well on it.
Can I?
River, you don't have like shape-shifty magic, do you?
No, but I want this guard to dip out because what if they can get in through the room?
So there was in that room was a vent, a very small.
There was only a vent. Okay.
So, and then the vent actually leads back up to where the main pulpit is.
And it's not even
the main room.
It's actually just like holes, like inch in diameter holes drilled through the stone into the vault
to give ventilation to that room, so there is some
like
airflow.
A spider or a mouse or something to get through one of them.
Or a druid.
Well, yeah, if you got polymorph, that's why I was asking if you had shapeshifty stuff.
I'm going to over the comms say, "Can I borrow a druid?"
Yes. You can. I will come. I have transmutation, if that's any help.
No, that's for you to turn one object into like another. It's like one of the schools of magic.
You need to wild shape.
Oh, I need to wild shape. Okay, right. Where do you want me to go?
You need to make it through a door, so something small.
Something small. Okay, right. Okay, Mika, I need to go.
Yeah. Someone tell Leaf where to go.
Yeah, someone tell me where to go before
I'll tell you where to go.
Bye.
Alright, so if you go up to the pulpit, on the left-hand side, I believe, towards the ground, you'll see...
It's under one of the pews.
I think. GM? Refresh?
It was under one of the pews.
Yeah, it was under a couple rows back and about halfway through.
Couple rows back, halfway through, pew.
In the ground, you'll see little holes.
Oh, not like a chair pew, like a
it's like a long bench.
Like a church pew.
Okay, okay. That is what we're okay.
Yeah.
Right. What animal should I be? So I need to
like a mouse or
Can you be a spider?
Small.
I would like to be a Japanese small flying squirrel.
Oh my
That
God,
would
yeah.
not fit through the hole.
That would
It's
fit
like-
through it. It's like a really tiny hole.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay.
gotta spread the sides.
I need to be smaller than that. Okay,
I would say that the holes are probably about that.
You could be a
In
rat or a
size.
spider. 'Cause rats can
Through that.
squish them both.
You can fit through that.
The dwarf pygmy, Japanese dwarf
Yeah.
flying squirrels are actually very tiny.
Yeah, you could fit through that.
They can fit through that square.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, you can be a squirrel then.
They're tiny, like they are teeny.
Yeah,
They were
they're like
adorable, and I want a 12-pack of them.
yeah, they're smaller than rats. Like they're tiny.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
Okay.
I will be one of them. So I'll be like, hey Mika, I'm just gonna be like a flying squirrel now. They need my help, so you need to keep watching.
I want to see this animal now.
They're so cute.
They're
I have
so
big
cute.
eyes.
They're adorable.
Is the door open to the temple, or does like
It's
the
open
lock?
24/7. It's open
All
24/7.
these, yeah.
The temples are open 24/7.
It's not like the Catholic.
Oh my god, it's so adorable!
Okay, so it
Yeah.
looks to be about the size of a Russian dwarf hamster. So yeah, you would fit there.
Alright, I
Oh
think
my god, it's so adorable, you guys!
They're so
I
cute.
can't
It's so
even.
stupid. Look at it. Look at it.
The eyes are a bit strange though.
My phone is ringing, so I have to go answer my phone.
Okay,
Okay, so I will go and open. I will climb down the temple
mhm.
and open the door for small squirrel Leaf.
Did Leaf turn into a squirrel, like, and then have to run all the way across the square?
Yeah.
Oh my god, someone.
So I'm assuming walk up to the door or somewhere near, closer. I don't know.
No,
I don't
no. I
What
flew
god
down
is
from,
represented
I
in this
flew down
church?
from the post. I like flew down.
She flew down from the roof.
Yeah, I glided down from the roof.
Okay.
Well, okay, so either I can climb down or Torin can just open the door.
You know, I'll go over there and I'll see this little creature very cold and open the door for them.
Okay.
The door is locked.
What?
They
That's
said they were open 24/7.
yeah, but that side door is locked. Is
It's the front.
okay? The front door is already open. It doesn't need to be opened by anyone.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go around the side. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of work. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so Leaf in Japanese dwarf flying squirrel form manages to glide all the way in through the door and land gracefully on the sort of stone entryway before it transitions into wood. So we will take a little break there because I am really hungry, and we'll pick back up after I have a snack.
I'm
All right,
well,
are
I'm
we
glad
ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. So I'm guessing we stopped just as I turned into the flying squirrel.
No. So you are.
Building, actually.
You
You're
got yourself in the building. We were gonna help you.
We
open
were
this
gonna help
side
you
door.
out, but you flew into the building.
You had yourself covered.
Yeah, of
You're
course.
good.
We glided down from
You
the
just-
viewpoint.
Yeah, you just did a little glide thing into
Yeah.
the door.
Whee! So am I inside now?
yes. You're just inside the door.
Okay.
You gotta
Wait,
find the
give us
airbag.
a second
Question.
though.
Question.
Can my headpiece work when I'm a squirrel?
There it is.
Yeah. Right?
What is it?
I don't know if you can reply, but she can hear us, I believe.
From the
Okay.
ear cuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So it's not like when you transform, all the items on your body just disappear and they just land in a pile where you were. They sort of like merge in with you.
They merge it with
And
That's cool.
But as a wild shape, you keep your own intelligence.
Yes. So you can hear and
So-
understand what they're saying, just you can't respond because you currently do not have the powers of human speech.
No,
I have a
because
question.
I'm guessing if I'm talking, it'd be like,
Yeah, it would be little squirrel squeaks.
yeah.
I think that.
One me or no.
Question.
Oh, go ahead.
Question.
Yes.
Can Mika decipher Leaf's squirrel speak?
Mika would have to cast
Here.
it.
Yeah, you would
Mika,
have
it's
to
on the
cast.
building.
You would have to cast speak with animals.
It's fine.
Mika is on the building.
You just need to tell
How
Leaf where
far
to
away
go.
does that work from?
Well, if you can hear it, then that should be.
Yeah.
No, but I'm inside the building.
Yeah, but you have the links, so it
The
should be
earphones.
fine.
Oh,
I
the
can
earpods.
cast speak with animals at will.
Oh, there you go.
And I'm on the building, so I'm closer. So I'll cast speak with
On the
animals
building.
All right.
to understand Leaf's
Okay.
gibberish.
Gibberish. Cheers.
Aw. Cute little
You have a
squeak.
translator.
So, Torin, why don't you give? I'm saying through the earpiece. Why don't you give Leaf the directions to the holes in the ground, and I will translate.
Okay.
Yep, so it's a first level spell, so it'll last 10 minutes for you, and then when the 10 minutes runs out, you would cast it again, but there's like sort of no casting sort of time for it. Because it's not a cantrip.
I can cast it at will because it's one of my Eldritch invocations.
Yeah.
So you gotta cast it at Leaf, not at Will. I don't know who Will is.
Won't, won't.
So, Leaf, buddy, if you can hear me. Okay. I'm guessing that's a response of
Two
acknowledgement.
Leafs for yes, one meat for no.
We have a decipher here. So if you head in, it is the second pew from the pulpit, left-hand side.
Halfway down the pew.
Halfway down the pew on the ground, you'll see some holes. Is she hearing me? Okay. Does she have questions?
No.
Decipher.
I'm trying to decipher, but all I'm hearing is me.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, shit! I knew we should have had Mika on this. Mika, please.
Yeah. Yes, I can. Yes, I know where they are. Yes. I know. I can see them.
We'll never have Mika involved in anything ever.
Shut up.
I communicate through the earpiece to Torin. Yeah, she understands, and she's on her way.
You're just like making it up. Okay, so. Right. Okay. Be careful, buddy. Be careful.
Just go in the hole.
Hopefully, there's like no cats or anything down here, because imagine, gosh, it'd be like
Yeah, I mean,
There weren't any animals in the vault when we were down there.
not in
this
the vault,
morning.
but cats do hang out in temples.
what about rats? I hope there's no rats down here, man.
You should be fine. You're bigger than the average rat.
No, I'm not. I'm tiny.
Well, you're fierce.
You can bounce out of.
And you can also just become a person again.
Yeah, you can bounce out of squirrel form.
Oh yeah, true. True.
Oh my god, what if you become a person again when you're in a hole?
Get through the whole
Listen,
Jesus Christ.
let's have the DM tell us what's gonna happen.
Then I would probably deal with a lot of damage and have lots of broken bones, and then
Yep.
it probably would not bode well for me.
Okay, so you go through the hole and you like sort of Mission Impossible your way down.
This reminds me of that time where Fern went into the hole and almost got eaten by a giant fish.
Yep.
I don't want to
Next time she turned into a quokka.
How far is this pool, man?
Is she there yet?
I mean, it's relatively deep, and she's
Oh wait,
kind of small.
Wait down. Wait a second. Woo. Free fall. Woo.
Okay, let me roll something real quick just to see
How long it takes her to
No.
descend.
Glide down.
you land on River's hood.
No, because I thought they were going into the room.
I thought they
Oh,
were
yeah.
going into the room.
Yep.
And River's not in
So
the
you land on a table in front of you, but it's got some papers on it
Oh my god.
with a soft little.
I say into the earring, man, it's actually really easy to break into this temple.
I know, right?
That was the conclusion we came to when we were here earlier.
I mean, everything's just open all the time, and there's
I'm surprised they haven't got.
They should just pay us to tell them all their weaknesses.
I'm surprised they haven't got like some sort of like detect magic or some shit.
I know, but it's almost like
Magic.
they're depending on food.
Technically speaking, wild shape isn't. It's an
Magic.
ability. It's magic.
Oh yeah, true.
No, it's not magic, yeah.
Yeah, true.
So over the... Are you there? Yes? Is there anyone in the room?
Yes, I'm here.
I communicate that Leaf has said
Yeah.
yes, that they're in the room.
Excellent.
Is there anyone else in the room? Is all the stuff still there?
Yeah, there's stuff here. There's a table I've landed on.
Yeah, because Leaf wouldn't know what was there previously.
Right.
Okay. Well,
I mean, it's just
Yeah,
we
so
don't know that it's possible to morph that
yeah,
way.
so you're in the room. You see there's like some chests around. There's some old scrolls and papers and tapestries and such. There's an empty case. Just on one wall.
empty? As in already gone?
As in, it's there to hold something that is not being held there.
Something's
Oh,
been
for
stolen.
fuck's sake.
Because you were told last time that the artifact was being held elsewhere. Not
yeah.
in that
Oh,
temple.
okay.
Right. And like
So maybe
how
we
you
just wait
did
now.
Wait, so how big is this room that I'm in? Because obviously I'm still in wild shape, so I'm like, what am I supposed to do down here again?
Just wait.
Well,
Make
just-
sure no one pops in to steal shit.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, 'cause someone may come in to steal something. And can you hear anything outside the door? Or is there any conversation happening? Has that other dumb shit guard arrived?
I mean, I'm there, I would tell you if
So far I can't hear anything.
Yeah, well, and River's on the other side of the door.
Oh, that's right. And nothing so far.
Yeah,
Well,
I
So
think
we have every front covered at this
Yeah.
point.
I think maybe we just, from this point out, just practice patience and wait.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna hide somewhere in the room, so I'm not just sitting on a table. Like, so if anyone came in, they feel like, how the hell did this little squirrel come in here? So I'm just gonna hide somewhere in the room.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, jeez.
No, wait, I need a squirrel.
I can't do that.
Well, you don't you keep your own stats?
No,
You keep your intellectual stats, but not your
intellectual stats, but everything
Yeah.
else is the stats of the. So I would just look up. Hold on, I got it.
Yeah, well, I suppose it would be a bit strange if a spider has a stat block of like a giant orc.
It does not. 1 hit point.
a flying squirrel. Here we go.
That'd be rad if a spider was like, pow, pow, with all 8 legs.
It's definitely Ant-Man, that one.
I mean, I would just give you rat stats, honestly.
Oh my gosh. Someone made a ginormous squirrel. Whew. That's not what I am. Oh, that picture's so cute.
Giant one.
Gosh, it's adorable. It's a little squirrel and a frog. Okay, I'm getting distracted by Google. Squirrel 5th edition. There we go.
Is a squirrel just as cute if it's 10 feet tall?
No.
Yes, I don't think it would be.
It'd be cute and terrifying all at the same time.
It would have... I'm not entirely sure exactly what the teeth on a squirrel look like, but it's not exactly like teeth that we have, but like a hamster's got like two ones that come down the front and then the 2 big ones that curve up. That would be fucking terrifying if it was 10 feet tall.
Right, okay, so what am I looking for?
Like, you would be full blown impaled on those.
I'd go with just rat if you.
Stealth is +4 for a squirrel.
There you go.
Stealth is +4 for a squirrel? Sweet.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yes.
How many hit points do you have? 1?
No, I don't. My hit points are... Oh no, hit points are 1.
Yeah.
1 hit point.
You have kitten hit points, 1 kitten.
The armor class
It's very close to a
armor
rat.
class is 10. The hit points is 1.
Yep.
Speed is 30. Right, okay, so I need to roll a 20 +4. Okay.
D20 +4, yeah.
Better speed than rat, but yeah.
My posture is not out of boredom or consternation, it is for comfort.
So that is an unnatural 20.
Okay, so you manage to sneak behind and tuck yourself in behind a pile of books that are on the table while still having a view of the door.
Nice.
So we wait.
Damn, I'm more stealthy as a squirrel.
Has enough time passed outside where maybe we could try to, those of us still outside who are trying to hide, could maybe retry to hide?
Interesting.
Yeah, so you could try and move position if you wanted to, and try and re-hide in a new building if you want to.
Well, so hold on. Leaf
is now inside.
He's now inside the building.
It's Mika and Torin that need to re-stealth.
Yeah.
And Pandora.
And you guys did move. They both
and Pandora, yeah.
Nope, I'm cool right here. I'm sitting here meditating.
You're not stealthing, you're doing your thing.
I rolled a 25 for stealth last time. Do I need to
No.
roll that?
No, you're
Yeah,
fine.
I rolled a 20. I rolled a 25, 26 for stealth last time.
Yeah, so you're
rolled
fine.
the same as me, so
Yeah, 25. So
That's now a 17 for me.
Pandora
Nice.
rolled an 18 this time, so she's fine.
Okay.
Mika is still spottable, but it's a little bit harder. You're not fully stealthed.
And
Pandora is
over
now,
the
though.
past wee while, have I seen anything that I think is slightly suspicious happening anywhere, like around the
Roll a
square?
perception check.
and just FYI, I re-rolled my stealth roll, and this one was a dirty 20.
Okay, cool.
That was 16 plus 3, so that's 19.
Okay. You don't see anything that would be kind of out of the ordinary for this area. You see the sort of lone people just coming out of the temples every so often. Not any large groups or anything like that. There's nobody that's sort of acting differently than what you would expect.
Mika,
Everyone
are you
just-
on a roof or are you on the street?
Well, Leaf and I both climbed up a bit, so I'm still somewhere
So you're like up.
up.
Okay, so you're like on a building. Tix
Yeah.
and Pandora on a building. Torin is meditating on the street in Temple Square. I'm on a roof. Leaf is in the vault. River is
Yes.
just outside the vault.
And
Yep.
I am going to listen intently. I don't know if that does anything, but I'm listening for any kind of foot because my thought is if someone goes in invisible, that's my other thing. So I am just going to listen for any movement.
Okay. Cool. Roll a perception check in for me.
Oh, just, this is what happens when you just go on faith that everything will be fine and simple.
That's a 10. Fucking balls. I rolled a different dice than Imogen.
That's your issue then.
That's what I thought you.
You don't hear anything that's sort of different from the guard in front of you changing his position. Like just
Question, does he
shifting
have
about.
gas? Fart at all?
You don't smell anything.
That's good.
Oh, fart jokes.
Well, it'd be the worst, stuck in there and going, oh.
Alright,
Okay.
what's everyone doing? Are you all just
Waiting.
Okay.
Waiting and watching. As
Watching very intently.
intently.
Okay.
I'm
Fine.
at the cusp of the roof and looking down at like the front entrance.
Okay.
Yep. To quote a certain halfling fighter, head on a swivel.
Okay. So 10 minutes go by, 20 minutes go by, 30 minutes go by, you don't see anything that's sort of uncharacteristic of people just going in and out of worship.